Okay, so inequalities, of course, we have a symbol of equality. You guys know what the symbol of equality is, right? That symbol, right? We have symbols of inequality. Now, I guess the first one we probably should talk about is this one. Not equal to. We don't use it that often, though. We rarely use that symbol because it is so unhelpful. Unhelpful. Let's play a guessing game, okay?
Well, I'm good at guessing games.
Are you? Okay, I'm going to pick an object in this room. Oh, I'll even make it easier. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 100. Okay? You may guess, and if you guess correctly, I will give you 10 extra credit points. However, if you guess incorrectly, I'm going to take 10 points off of your grade.
Okay.
I can see who the gamblers are in our class. I can see who the gamblers are. So let's see how this game goes. Would anyone like to guess? Yes.
78.
I'm sorry, that is not the number. That would be 10 points off Daceland. Okay. So it is not equal to 78. Okay. Yes.
52.
No, I'm sorry. Thomas, minus 10. Okay. Ryan?
58.
No, I'm sorry. That is not. It is not equal to 58.
Above or below 50?
Now wait a minute. That's not what I'm telling you what it is not equal to. Correct? Okay. Here, let's change. Well, I don't want to change now because we're right in the middle. You want to guess?
Yes.
Okay.
5.
No, it is not equal to 5. And you can see that we're narrowing it down a bit, aren't we? But it's not super helpful. And Taj said something, wasn't it you?
Is it above or below?
Okay,
50?
so Taj he doesn't want me just to tell you if that it's not equal to your guess. He wants something different. So there's other symbols. There's this symbol, which we normally would call an alligator. I normally call it a greater than symbol. Okay. And we have this symbol, which normally we call a less than symbol. We have this one. Okay, so I like that you said or. Sometimes people say and, greater than and equal to. It's not greater than it and equal to it. Is it?
It could be.
No. It can't be greater than it and no. It's or. Okay, so make sure we say or. And then we have this symbol, less than or equal to. So if we played that game again, and I told you, no, it's greater than that number. No, it's less than that number. Would it take you very long to narrow it down? No. And then we get to the point where everybody would raise their hand, right? Okay. So this not equal to, it's just not that useful. We don't like to play with it that much. We like these symbols, okay? Now, I told you I normally call this a greater than symbol. And that's because I normally read from left to right. However, in mathematics, we do not have to read from left to right. We can read from right to left. It doesn't matter. And so if I have something like 5 is equal to 2 plus 3, or 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, right? 7 is equal to 10 subtract 3, or negative 3 plus 10 is equal to 7. See how I can read it from left to right? I can't just say 7 minus 10 equals 3, but I can say negative 3 and positive 10 added together equals 7. So I can read it from right to left. And these inequalities work the same way. So if I have, I don't know, 9 is greater than 6, that's fine if I'm reading from left to right. Look what happens when I read from right to left. 6 is what? Less than 9. And if you're reading along and you come to the big part first, what do you say? Greater than. And if you're reading along and you come to the little part first, what do you say? You say less than, okay? And so you can read them either direction. Okay? That good? Fortune, you have a question?
Okay, so for like the equal, not equal thing, could you do it for that? If it like
Could
did it equal 5?
could you say it's not greater than? Is that what you're asking me?
No,
Is
like,
that a
for if 2 plus 3 didn't equal 5, could you just like say that is not equal?
Yes, you could. Yeah. By the way, these symbols exist as well. Not greater than, not less than. But you have to remember, we'll talk about this more later, but if I say 8 is not greater than some number, what is it?
It's less than or equal to.
It's less than or equal to. It could, if it's not greater than it, then it could be equal to it or less than it. And that's something that we'll get into a little bit more. So those exist. What we're going to start off doing is simply just kind of visualizing what these symbols mean, what these inequalities mean. So when I write something like this, what am I talking about? X. X is some number, we don't know what it is, but we do know what about it. It's greater than or equal to 2. And we can put that on, we can graph this on a number line. So we can come up here at 2, I can put a dot at 2, and then I can just think, okay, where are the numbers on the number line that are greater than 2? To the right. Now I don't remember, you guys, I always have people asking me, is greater than right or is it left? I don't remember. I know my right from my left, but I don't think of it that way. I think of it greater than is up the number line and less than is down the number line. Plus, I'm not trying to make this too easy or anything, but it is pointing to the right. Right? Okay, so if I were to write x is less than -7. Now you don't have to put 0 right here. If you want to, you can put 0 over here if you want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open circle. Where are the numbers that are less than -7? Well, it's pointing down the number line, isn't it? Okay. And so here they are. And now you may ask me the question that you're all thinking. What's the question that you're thinking? Yes, Thomas?
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
No, go ahead and ask it.
No, I just realized something.
I want you to ask the question!
If I didn't have a question, I realized how stupid I was.
No, don't, no. Everyone's thinking it. What are you saying, Fortune?
I'll ask you even though I know. Why is it open?
Why is it open circle and closed circle?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh, now, have you done that on, who's done that on Alex before? So have you done the open circle, closed circle? A few of you, not a lot. Okay, so here I'm saying x can be equal to 2 or greater than it. And so the closed circle is saying, okay, I'm counting the 2 counts, and then anything above. Here, I'm saying it has to be less than. So is -7 a solution? I can't put a -7 right here, can I? So I'm saying I'm starting there, but I'm not including it. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to say I'm starting at -7, but -7 isn't actually on the list of answers that will satisfy it. Because I can't put a -7 here, can I? That doesn't work, right? So, right, equal to, you've got to have the closed circle. Just less than or greater than, you have the open circle. It's pretty straightforward. The hardest ones, and these aren't hard, are where they give you the graph and then you have to write the inequality. Okay? And I think the hard part of that about this is you got to start somewhere. And since it's a 3 right there, I'm going to start with this. We're going to compare some number x Now you don't have to use x. You could use n for some number or whatever. Okay. I guess we could use empty box if we wanted to, couldn't we? And then we're going to compare it to this number 3. Are we talking about equal to or not? Could equal a 3, or it must be less than a 3. Okay. And you'll notice you can literally take this arrow and transfer it right to there, can't you? Okay. So there you go. Okay. You got your paper where you're going to do set number 37. Okay. And I would like you to graph this one. Okay. So that'll be A. And then I want you to graph this one. Make them pretty. Put arrows on the end of your number line. Show me the origin. Make your little marks on the number line equidistant apart. Don't make one of them like a millimeter apart and then the next one's like a centimeter apart and the next one's a meter apart. I know, that's hard, but sometimes I think you do that. Are you labeling the point that you're talking about? We need to do that, okay? Did you label the origin as well? Okay. So on the 5, open circle or closed circle? Closed circle, and then less than, that's down the number line. Okay. Over here, open circle, and greater than -2 means, oh, I put it in the wrong place. Open circle, and then greater than, that up the number line. You got it? Okay, now one more. Here's a graph. I want you to write the inequality. Oops. Let me get that up a little higher. Write the inequality for this graph. So here's the origin, here's -4. Doesn't take long, does it? Did you all begin by writing down x and then comparing it? We're going to compare it to -4. So many times when I get questions about this, they haven't written that part down. And when I write that part down, they're like, oh, okay, I get this. So let's see. Is it equal to or not? Not equal to, it just what? Just greater than. Yeah. And there you go. That's all you have to write. So when it says write the inequality, this is what it's talking about. Rather than an equation, this would be an equation, guys. This is an equation, right? This is an inequality. So on set number 37, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do 1 through 8, then 11 through 22, and then 25 to 30. So make sure you're not trying to do those those missing problems in there. Let's go.